Hello students, today we are going to do the chapter from SSC, chapter 10, Grassroots Democracy Governance. We will cover the part 1 today and I will cover the part 2 in the next video. Rajanam dharma gopataram dharmo rakshati rakshita. The ruler protects dharma and dharma protects those who protect it. This popular Sanskrit phrase is mentioned in Mahabharata. These are Draupadi's words in the Vana Parva of Mahabharata. Rajanam dharma gopataram dharmo rakshati rakshita. The ruler protects dharma and the dharma protects those who protect it. The ruler means according to Mahabharata, the concept of dharma or duty is central to the epic and showcases how individuals are driven by their sense of morality and ethics. According to Mahabharata, Yudhishthira is called the Dharma Raja, the epitome of dharma and righteousness. The ruler here is who rules the country. The ruler protects dharma and dharma protects those who protect it. Okay. Next, there is no peace without justice. No justice without equality, no equality without development, no democracy without respect to the identity and dignity of cultures and peoples. This is written by Rigoberta Menchú. She is a Guatemalan Indian rights activist who was awarded the Nobel Prize for Peace in 1992. There is no peace without justice. If we will not treat people in a manner that is equitable or in a fair manner, then we will not get any. The country will not be calm, or it will not be in a quiet. We understand how justice is fundamental for peaceful coexistence in society. See, a world without laws respecting rights would be a world in which it is impossible to live. It would become like a jungle. If justice is not respected, conflicts will arise. Without justice, the law of the prevalence of the strong over the weak will become the habit of the people, and this is not just. Many more will be going to happen then. Justice is important in our daily lives too. People will start cheating each other if there is no justice. We can say it is an antidote to corruption. See, this picture shows us many of the governing bodies of the government of a country. Democracy, legislature, law, Lok Sabha, representative, the works and the law, assembly, parliament, everything is given here. Human beings have been living in communities for a long time. When a large number of people live together, there can be disagreements and disorder, and rules become necessary to maintain order and harmony in the society. Human beings are social animals. They can't live alone. They live in communities, and they have been living in communities for a long time. When a large number of people live together, there can be disagreements and disorder. You must have seen children between your friends. When you say, I want to take this seat, I want to sit on this bench, then your friend will argue with you that no, I want to sit in this bench. This is disagreement. You disagree with your friend, and your friend is disagreeing to your concept that you want to sit on the bench, and there can be disagreements and disorder, and rules become necessary to maintain order and harmony in the society. That's why there are many the rules are being maintained. In your school also you have seen the rules are maintained there. Your teacher will tell you, no, you both will not sit on that bench, and she will let you sit on the other benches. That she will follow the rule that no disruptancy can obtain there. There are probably some simple rules at home that you are expected to follow. You must have seen there are some rules in your home also. Don't put the wet towel on the bed. Don't put the dirty shoes on in front of the door. The school where you study has rules too, some for students, others for teachers. In schools there are many rules for students and some rules are for teachers also, which the teachers also have to follow. In higher classes, students appearing for examinations must follow certain rules. Drivers on the road are expected to obey traffic rules. Drivers who are driving the transport, truck, car, they also have to follow the traffic rules, otherwise the accidents may occur. The accidents may happen then. People employed in all kinds of jobs also need to follow the rules set by their employer, while the employers must also follow rules which they have committed to their employees. That means the people who are working in other fields, they also have to follow the rules which are made by the company or which are being made by the employees for the which are being made by the employer for the employees, and some are for the employers also. That means he or she has to come on time, he has to do the work on time, all these. Okay, what would happen if no one followed those rules? A simple answer is that society would not be able to function. If these rules are not being followed, the society will just become like a jungle. As I told you earlier, in jungle we don't have to follow any rule, but in a society we have to follow the rules in which we are living. We can't shout like hooligans, right? But in jungle we can shout, nobody is going to tell you anything. Who makes the rules and why? How are they made? These are some of the questions we will explore in this chapter. The process of taking decisions, organizing the society's life with different sets of rules and ensuring that they are followed is called governance. Governance is the overall complex system, that is the framework of the processes. The system by which the governance is the system by which an organization is controlled and operates, and the mechanisms by which it and its people are held to account. It is the process where elements in the society wield power and authority and influence and enact policies and decisions concerning public life, economic and social development also. The group of individuals or the system that makes the rules and ensures that they are followed is called a government. What is government? Government is a type of organization which rules or governs the country. Whatever is happening in the country is being controlled by the government. Some of the more important rules are called laws. Laws, what are laws? Law, you can say it is an instrument which regulates human conduct or behavior, which controls the human behavior. The meaning of the law is the law is a rule usually made by a government that is used to order the way in which a society behaves. This does not mean that rules and laws are set once and for all. Just as you might discuss a particular rule at home with your parents, or as a student body might ask the school or university management to change a rule, citizens also have a say in the laws and rules governing the society. We will see how this takes place. See, there are two pictures. Here it is given two pictures. In this picture we can see the traffic rules are being followed. The pedestrians walking on the footpath. The vehicles are running on the road. There is a traffic light. There is a traffic light here. Zebra crossings are being given on the on the four sides of the roads. Here the pedestrian is walking on the footpath, and in this picture we can see there no rules are being followed. The people are walking on the road, the vehicles are running in between, and there is no traffic light, nothing is being followed. See children, some pictures are given here which shows some government these are all public services or other activities. See, in the first picture the road is being constructed. The road is used to transfer goods. Many people go from one place to other by the help of the road. See, in second picture the train is being shown. The railway lines are there, railway tracks. The train, by train we go to one state to another state, or by one country to another. We go to one country from one state to another state, or from one place to another place by train. By the help of the train, it helps us to arrive faster. See, here the defense people are there, the army men. They are just, see, they are protecting our border. This is the border. They are protecting our country from the other country. So the other country should not. The other country will, when the other country will attack on us, or they will try to enter in our country, they will just protect our country to from the enemies. And see, the borders are not only the geographical barriers between countries, but also it is the central point for maintaining security and stability. This the military person, they provide us, they just control the border, they secure our borders, they are protecting us from the anti-terror people who are from the other countries, that is cross-border terrorism, illegal arms trafficking, and regional armed conflict. See, in this picture we are seeing a lady doctor. She is treating a patient. The doctors plays a very crucial role in our society. They provide us medical care, they diagnose us our illness and treat the patients. See, in this picture, this is a team of NDRF who the NDRF carries out rescue and relief operations during natural disasters. They are just saving the people, they are taking out the people. Some natural disaster has been occurred here, they are just taking out the lives of the people. They are just taking out the people to protect them, to bring out from that disaster. They also rescue people from floods and cyclones, and collapse structure search and rescue operations also are done by them. They also helps in chemical or biological, radiological and nuclear challenges also. See, in this picture there is a traffic police who is controlling the traffic. The role of the traffic police is to assign the duties of the regulating, and the traffic police is the person who is assigned to do the duties of regulating the traffic and guide the public for safe travel on road. He inculcate awareness on road usage among people, regulate the flow of traffic, alert the people regularly to avoid road accidents, make arrangements for emergency medical help to the victim of road accidents, accord penalties to the road users who violate road safety rules. So children, this is the legislature building. The legislature converts the state's will into laws and gives them legal status. The Legislative Council has limited powers, and the Legislative Council has limited powers. It has no power to form or break governments. It is unable to refuse financial bills. So why do we need legislative council? We need it to because it allows citizens of India to participate in decision making and be in charge of the government. See, in this picture children, it is given a teacher is teaching in the classroom and the students are listening to her very carefully. See in this picture. Okay, what is the role of the teacher? The role of the teacher is to help students learn by imparting knowledge to them and by setting up a situation in which students can and will learn effectively. They will just fill a complex set of roles which vary from one society to another and from one educational level to another. Teachers just inspires her children, her students to learn. She nurtures a healthy curiosity. She helps the learners to nurture the healthiest curiosity of learning, creating meaningful learning experiences, mediating and listening the chapters, the lessons, researching learning strategies. She will just teach the students to research to find out how to learn many different strategies like this. In this picture there is a man. He is a postman. He is just delivering the letters to the people. He just took out the letters from the letter box and he is just going to deliver the letters. The postman or postwoman, we can't see today. We have seen them earlier, but in today's world it's a digitized world, so everything is done digitally, so we see them very less. The very less people are there, but nowadays also we see them, right? The postman delivers mail along assigned routes. He sorts the mail for their routes each day. He places forwarding address labels on the mails of people who have moved. He walks or drives mail vehicles to deliver mail. His duties are very hard. He works under scorching sun, pouring rains. Rain is heavy rainfall is being happening. Heavy rainfall is there. Then also he has to perform his duty. Earlier, people were not able to read their letters or write their letters. Then he would help. He would help them to write the letters or to read for them if they were not be able to read. But in today's world, everybody the world is digitized, so everybody is using the text messages. Many social media platforms have been developed. See children, in this picture we can see it is a picture of a bank. So what is the role of a bank? Bank does many things. The primary role is to take in funds called deposits from those with money, pool them and lend them to those who need funds. Banks are intermediaries between depositors and borrowers. There are a wide range of people in a variety of roles who are employed in the bank. There are a wide variety of positions. There are tellers, customer service agents, bookkeepers, accounting clerks, loan officers and managers. So children, I have just made some notes to make you understand. Rules are for everyone. Okay. Need for rules and governance. Rules are for everyone. We follow traffic rules so that traffic moves smoothly. In the same way, there are rules of social life that tell us what each person should be doing. Rules need to be made to specify each person's duties and responsibilities. If we follow the rules, our day-to-day life becomes disciplined. We can work more efficiently. Rules are meant for everybody. They apply equally to all. No one is above the rules. Disobeying the rules leads to punishment. There is no discrimination in punishments for breaking the rules. In this way, equality is the basis of rules. See, here it is given. People of every age need nourishing food. Don't girls need as nourishing a diet as is given to boys? At home, the teacher is just explaining to his students. People of every age needs nourishing food. So after listening to this, the girl stands up and asks the teacher, don't girls need as nourishing a diet as is given to the boys? At home they feel only my brother needs good food. In this statement, the question asked by her just shows that she is being discriminated at her house and her brother is given good food. It is incorrect to discriminate between boys and girls. It is unjust to deprive girls of good food or to prevent them from going to school. Such injustice can also be seen with respect to other sections of the society. Many poor people give the marriage, they perform the marriage of the girls under 18 years. That's why the government has made the rule that every girl should get married at the age of 21 years, so that the girls also can get the chance to study. They can also be educated. Gender equality. Boys and girls, or men and women, are equal as human beings. Many family earlier, you must have seen, earlier the people used to discriminate between the boys and the girls. But today, in today's world, it's very less. It has become very less. So boys and girls, or men or women, are equal as human beings. Considering boys and girls to be equal without discrimination is called gender equality. Boys and girls must respect one another. In the company of our friends, we consider all of them to be our equals. We must maintain this sense of equality as citizens when we grow up. See, here I have just mentioned some examples which has been the rules of the examples of the rules which are being made by the government. Prohibition against loudspeakers in public places after 10 o'clock at night. Free primary education for boys and girls. Prohibition against dumping garbage in the river. Protection against domestic violence for women. Ban on child labor. Ban on felling trees, hunting and poaching. We follow many customs and traditions in our lives. We follow those traditions by observing our mother, father, grandparents and other relatives. There are several good customs and traditions in our society. We celebrate festivals together. We welcome guests who visit us and are hospitable to them. Many of our customs enable us to maintain the balance of nature. We express our love and gratitude towards animals. The values of non-violence and peace have been a part of our social life since ancient times. Even so, there are some traditions and customs that are not desirable. They are not beneficial for our society. For example, caste distinction. Because of this, a divide has been created in society. We live in a democratic country where caste and creed has not been followed. It has given rise to inequality. Untouchability was an inhuman and unjust custom. The Constitution of Independent India abolished the custom of untouchability. Many times laws have to be made to abolish unjust customs. In a country, customs such as sati and child marriage were abolished by making laws that banned them. The law that banned the use of magic for cheating people was first enacted in Maharashtra. Receiving a dowry has been banned by the law. Wrong customs and traditions cause the neglect of some sections of society. They have no access to education, therefore they do not get opportunities of development. They have no means of livelihood. Therefore they have to face poverty. Poverty and lack of education are the two big obstacles in our society. We can only make progress together if we get rid of these obstacles. Some of our social issues which have been followed earlier, I'm just seeing you. Illiteracy. Earlier people don't get the chance to study, especially the girls. Superstition. Earlier people believe in superstition. They were very superstitious earlier. Child marriage. But in today's world it is not been happened. It is not performed. So in today's world there is no child marriage. The government has set rules. The government has set the ages of the boys and girls to get married. Child labor. The people used to give children work. They used to send their children to work outside to get some money. As they were poor, they didn't get the food. So there we have seen earlier the father, mother and the children, everybody is just doing work to get the money. But in today's world, child labor is banned. So children, I have just completed part 1 and this I am just showing you. You will just find related topics from the governance in this chapter also. I will just teach you in details. I will teach you very finely after when I will upload this video. To make you understand, I will just upload in a very easy language. Okay, so in today's class we have just covered the introduction, meaning of government and laws, and need for rules I have just added up for you to understand it very nicely. And in part B I will just cover the 3 organs of government, 3 levels of government and democracy. I will upload it in the next video. Thank you.